Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and explain to you what you have to do for this coming week, the 30th through the 5th. As you can see that we will be studying definite and indefinite articles, which are thes, us, ands, or sums in English, making words plural, and noun adjective agreement. So being able to change bus to buses or cup to cups, etc. So if you scroll through here through the decorative picture, which you can read the information if you would like to practice your Spanish, and if you can't read it very well there, you can pull up the long image description, and that will that's the same thing. So for this week, you need to study pages 27 to 32 in your textbooks. You can either look at your hardbook version if you have it, or you can pull up the e-text in My Language Labs. After completing the assignments for this week, you should be able to correctly make words plural in Spanish. You should be able to distinguish between definite and indefinite articles, and you should be able to make them agree with the nouns they modify in Spanish. You should also be able to make nouns and adjectives plural in Spanish and correctly use descriptive adjectives to modify nouns. So to be able to say intelligent professor or nice student, so you can use adjectives to describe what kind of person somebody is. Everything is due by the 2nd, and the activities for this week address student learning outcomes 1 and 2. Just like in weeks past, the first thing you should do is go to your instructor-made videos, watch each of the videos, which are on adjectives, and then after you've watched the videos, you want to go back into the class. And then you want to pull up your participation forum. You want to open up the participation forum, hit reply, and post here any questions or concerns you have about the class or about the video taped material. Okay, and then after you've done that, you want to go back into the class. And here it's going to tell you that you have to complete these activities in My Language Labs. So you'll just click on the link, let it take you out to My Language Labs, and sign in. Okay, and once you've signed in, then you click on the alarm clock. This is on the 2nd of February, so since we're still in January when I'm making this particular assignment, I would just go click my arrow over here. So some of you may need to do that, or otherwise the calendar, you won't see the assignments until February the 1st, the day before. But you can always use these little buttons to go backwards and forwards on the calendar. So there I am in January, and I'm going to go back to February. So I click on the 2nd, and the activities that are assigned are going to pop up here. Again, you're going to see tutorials and extra practice. If you go back out here, no tutorials or extra practice have been assigned. So if you feel like from watching my videos you completely understand what is the material that has been presented to you for this week, then you can skip over the tutorials and extra practice, and you can just go straight to the SAM activity. So just like before, open up each SAM activity, complete it, and send it to me. If you run into any trouble and you feel like you need extra practice, that's when you might want to go to the tutorials and the extra practices. So hopefully that explains to you what you have to do for this week.